Oh!
Hand check.
I'm already creeped out. This is the best show, one of the best shows on television. I love this show. It's the only one of the shows that I can't TiVo.
You have to watch it.
I have to watch it when it comes on the air. I have to see it immediately because I'm always dying from week to week to know what's going to happen.
It's great to have a show like that.
I'm completely wrapped up in this show.
Me too. We are, of course, talking about Fringe, which airs Thursday. Hey, that's tonight at 9 with another new episode on Fox. And one of the stars of the show is one of our favorite actresses on television. Joining us on the Kevin and Bean Show now, Anna Torv, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Anna. How are you?
Hi, Anna.
Hello. Nice introduction.
Well, it's true. Your show is just so good, Anna. You're so good on it.
Oh, thank you. God, why did I wait so long to talk to you?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's our question.
Well, I will tell you that in the spirit of complete honesty here, Ralph has been on board with on the Fringe train since the episode 1.
Yeah,
all right, I mean he has every week he comes and he raves about the show. I'm one of those guys who's kind of gone in and out of the show. So man, you can imagine how confused I am. You miss an episode on Fringe, you're horked.
What did you say?
Yeah, he said you're horked.
You have to watch every episode to know what's going on.
He's a little confused now, I think, trying to jump on the train at this point, Anna.
Yes.
But I'll catch him up.
I think the show kind of caters for both. I think that, every week, if you sort of missed a week, you can sort of dip in a little bit, and there's still something for you.
Yeah, I noticed that this season that you guys are doing sort of more self-contained cases in each episode, as well as sort of paying, homage to the long storyline as well.
Yeah, and I think right from the get-go, JJ and the gang were very sort of like stressed that they didn't want it to get, as sort of complicated and complex as some of their other shows.
Lost!
But look, you've got to... When you sign on to do a show like this, you know you're going to be dealing with crazy sci-fi stuff, and you have to be prepared for anything. But when you and the other cast members realized you were getting into alternative reality, what were your thoughts?
I was so thrilled because I would rather do the alternative reality than all of like the blood and gore. That's the stuff that kind of creeps me out. But the sort of the different universes and the possibility of, having an alternate Olivia living somewhere with a very broad Australian accent kind of excited me.
That's right. I didn't even think about it, but the other Olivia could have a Australian accent.
She could, maybe.
That'd come in handy.
Sure. And there's doppelgangers aplenty in a show like this. These kind of shows, though, that go out there on the limb and they really do weird stuff, can either fail miserably or be great. And this one has been great. Were you afraid of that at the beginning?
Was I afraid of it failing miserably? You sort of just make it. I feel very much like I live in this little cocoon, and we sort of kind of go to work and make our show, and we get excited by it, and then you sort of put it out there, and you hope that other people enjoy it. So it's sort of like I kind of don't connect the two.
It's kind of hard, I think, to get nervous when J.J. Abrams creates the show. You're like... It's a J.J. Abrams show. Yeah, And as long as he doesn't introduce a polar bear, you're good to go.
That's true. Or a smoke monster.
No more of those.
Anna, I know.
We have our fair share of monsters.
You do, that's true.
Just not a polar bear. For God's sake.
Yeah.
I have to tell you that I know at the end of last season we saw you work a little bit with the great Leonard Nimoy from Star Trek, speaking of J.J. Abrams. And I know now Olivia's having a hard time sort of remembering that meeting, but are we going to see more of you guys together?
Yeah, until tonight. And tonight's episode. Nice. Yeah. And I'm going to make you so jealous because I knew I was going to talk, and I just quickly had a squeeze at tonight's episode, and it's so good. We get so many. We get to finish that conversation that we started at the end of last season with Dr. William Bell.
Yes.
And
in the World Trade Center, creepily enough.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah. And we sort of we get a whole lot of I don't want to give too much away, but we do get a whole lot of answers about that conversation, about the parallel universe, about what he's doing, where he is, and we also sort of come back to the shapeshifters and whatever it is that took over Charlie Francis at the beginning of this season. It's just it's like a packed episode tonight.
Oh, awesome. That was genius casting to bring in Leonard Nimoy to play William Bell. I mean, I just imagined the first day he shows up on the set, you guys have just got to geek out over the chance to work with him.
No. Well, when it was rumored, because we sort of heard whispers of it first, everyone was like, "What? Oh my God, really? No way!" That finally came through. Yeah.
You know how whenever we see him Nimoy in movies or TV anywhere, he has that certain cadence. Mm-hmm. Does he talk like that in real life when he's like, can you hand me the bagel? Or does he have like a normal voice, like, "Hey, what's up"?
sugar. He does. He's sort of. I was saying that to someone the other day. I think, even if you didn't know who he was and he walked into a room, he sort of has there's a
presence.
There's an energy about him. Yeah, there's a presence to him. He's an extremely kind of gentle, and he's just a really beautiful man.
Are you friends now with him?
And there is.
Can we all be friends with you and him? Hang out, get a Jamba, maybe a free boost or something.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, we keep only getting snippets and snippets, so.
But tonight we're going to get. Are we getting more than a snippet tonight? Then
we get. Yeah, there's some satisfaction.
All right.
That's great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anna, one last question. I was wondering if your old partner, John Scott, is still hooked up to that machine, whether we're going to get any answers out of him. I don't know what happened to that actor, but I wonder if he's still around.
He probably got another series. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, it's true. He's become the human target.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But I'm going to miss him as John Scott. He was great in that role in the very beginning of last season as well. Give him our best.
Yeah, I will, for sure.
And by the way, we've talked about John Noble a lot, who is great in this show.
Brilliant.
But who's the actor that plays your boss? Because he makes me nervous.
Lance Reddick,
yeah.
Great.
Oh, my God. Every time he talks, it's like what he's saying is so important that somebody more important than me should be hearing it. You know what I mean? Like, it just gives you, it just kind of gives you
We all feel like that on set, too. And then as soon as they call cut, he's like a little kid.
Is he really? Wow.
Oh, I'd love to see him making like fart noises and stuff on the set. It'd be great. Just lightening up.
Me too, because I'm scared of him.
Well, Fringe is back for another all-new episode tonight on the Fox Network at 9 o'clock. Don't miss it. Anna, seriously, we've been wanting to talk to you since the show went on the air, so I'm so glad you carved out some time for us today. We really enjoyed it. Thank you for being on the Kevin and Bean Show.
Congratulations on the great show.
Thank you, Anna.